Hey, what's going on? It's early Monday. Just want to say hello, give everyone a little bit of motivation this week, especially if you're on a weight loss journey, you're feeling down, you could pick yourself back up, you know what I mean? I fell off the wagon on Saturday, just 2 days ago, had a really bad day, had a trigger food and that turned into an all-out binge day. I know better. I've been there so many times, and beat myself up pretty bad over it, but I'm back on the wagon, I feel, there's been many times in the past where it took me years to get back on the weight loss wagon, but I had to decide what's important, I'm getting a little older, I'm 38, and it's time to start taking my health seriously. I have to look at what's important for me, which is my kids, my wife, being here for them. Obesity can cause a lot of health issues, and not only that, but if you are a person who's your weight has affected your life negatively, say it's prevented you from making new memories, which it has for me. I still didn't get to see my grandma who passed away, almost a decade ago, because I was so, I don't want to say scared of what she would think of me, because I had gained so much weight. I kept putting it off, and it's a regret I have to this day. I kept putting it off, and my wife kept telling me, we need to go see your grandma, she's getting old. And man, it's just like I didn't get a chance to see her, but there's been so many times I didn't get to experience things because of my weight. So either I couldn't do it physically, or just psychologically. I was in no place to go out. There's been times I would pick my kids up from school, and my kids would ask me, kids in my class were saying, why is your dad so fat? You know what I mean? And for them to have to deal with that, and these are, this was years ago, and man, yeah, kids can be mean, and not only that, but just health issues, having high blood pressure, having a fast heart rate, whatever it may be, maybe somebody has diabetes out there, type 2, and you can turn it around, you can absolutely turn this thing around. And let me tell you something, you're the only one that can do it. Whatever your reason is, whatever it may be, look at all the reasons why you should change your life through weight loss, and then look at all the reasons why you shouldn't. You're gonna see that there's no reason you shouldn't, being healthy, being there for your family, whatever it may be, and just feeling good, looking good, being strong mentally. It's a lot of work, but if you can lose 1 pound, you can lose 100 pounds or 200 pounds. It's just the process of losing weight. It's just the process. Like you go to school to get a degree. You got to do things. Once you do them, you'll lose weight, and let me tell you, being consistent is so important. It's 100% the key. Of course, you got to create a caloric deficit. You do that through cutting your calories. You don't want to cut them too drastically. Getting more physical activity. That is so underrated. Let me tell you, that's so underrated. Just walking around, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Check the mail. Check it twice, 3 times. Give yourself a reason to get out and just move. Just move your arms around like I'm moving right now. You can't see, because they're off camera, but every little thing helps. And I know it's not going to make a huge difference, one little thing like I'm doing right now, but you add that up throughout the day, it's going to make a difference. Lifting weights, resistance training, building more muscle, which will raise your BMR, which is your metabolism, eating more thermogenic foods, like more protein, more fibrous foods, just eating lower calorie dense foods, eating sustainable foods for you. If there's something you like and you don't want to give it up, you don't have to give it up. Find an alternative. I love iced coffee, and I make my own. I can make a really good cup of iced coffee now for about 70 to 80 calories compared to say 500 calories if I go to Starbucks. It tastes good. Almond milk is the key. Vanilla almond milk. I've been using that for years, and it's so, little cinnamon powder. It's so good, I'm telling you. But yeah, I just want to tell you that you can do it. If you're watching this, start right now. Make today your Monday, even though it is Monday today, but make today your January 1st. You know, don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't do it, and don't keep putting it off, you know, because you never know, tomorrow will come or next year will come, you know. You don't want your weight to be the reason something happens, especially if you're really big. You don't want to suffer some type of medical emergency where you can't, it's too late to get, you know, out of that situation. Well, start right now, you know. And the thing is, time, I think I've said this many times in, you know, my old videos. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it is so true. Time is going to go on no matter what. You know, 1 year from today, what's today? I think it's August 22nd, right? So time is going to go on no matter what, right? It's up to you what you do during that time. So when August 22nd, 2023 comes, what are you going to do, you know, throughout that year? You're going to keep doing what you're doing? Are you going to do something about it and make some progress, you know? Whether it be losing weight, going to school, working towards your goals, you know, but specifically for weight loss, just think where you'll be at 1 year. 1 year from today, where will you be? You know, if you really put the work in and change. I remember back in 2008 when I lost 125 pounds for the first time, I would be working out. I would tell myself, you know, man, I know where I'm going to be in 3 months, 6 months. And I lost the weight really fast back then in 2008. I was a lot younger. What was that? 14 years younger. But I lost it really quick, you know, like 6.5 months, under 7 months, I think I lost 125 pounds. But now it's different, you know. I don't want to say it's because I'm older. I think it's just I've been struggling with falling off the wagon here and there. It's been so inconsistent. But yeah, just want to share that with y'all. There's no better time than right now to get started. Jump on this weight loss wagon, you know, make the investment in your health, in your life, because what better investment is there to make? If you really think about it, people could lose money, right? They could lose everything, but they can get it back. But if you lose your health, can you get that back? It's going to be hard, you know, so why not invest in your health? You know, if you do that, you'll be capable of other things, great things. You know, it all starts with your health, you know. And you know, how was your weight affecting your life? For me, it was so many different things. I couldn't even walk 10 minutes without my back hurting. And you know what? I might have had a lot of ups and downs the last couple of years, but I'm still down over 100 pounds since February 2020 when I got back on again. Still down over 100 pounds. You know, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. But hope everyone has a great week. And we'll see you next week. Next Monday, I'll be doing my pose, you know, for my 20-week challenge. It'll be the end of, it's actually, you know, today is the start of week number 4. So we'll see you next week. All right. Have a great week, everyone, and be productive, work hard, and hey, it ain't over, man. It ain't over. If you think you're so far gone that you can't turn it around, you can. It's going to take time. It's going to take commitment. It's going to take some major changes and consistency, but it'll be sustainable for you. And trust me, once you get a couple weeks under your belt, you're going to kick yourself. You're going to say, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I start earlier? You know, it might be hard for the first week or two, but trust me, that switch is going to get flipped. You're going to be like, wow, this is, I didn't know. You're going to say, I didn't know I was capable of doing this, you know, eating like this, exercising like this. But all right, peace.